Trump says he will introduce 25% tariffs on autos, pharmaceuticals, and chips. Pharmaceuticals. Our medications are already a massive ripoff and he wants to increase their prices? This guy is like a broken record. Get some new material, man. Man, this dude is dumb. The US has literally no hope of producing the quantity of chips that American companies require. The price of all consumer technologies is about to go through the roof. Fuck Trump and his art of the steal. This shit is incompetent and fucking old. He is being controlled by the Heritage Foundation and groups no one voted for. He is vindictive and spiteful. And he is destroying the United States of America from within. How the fuck did America let this happen? Version control. You joke, but I joined a team that did this. When I asked the lead why they didn't use Git, he said he didn't trust it. I didn't stay with them for very long. I wonder if he will ever be a comedian again. See the recent decoupling of prediction markets and polls in the US presidential election. What I actually find fascinating is how close the polls are and how it's flat. Nobody is getting better or worse in the polls. Good thread on Twitter yesterday about this. Apparently a French whale has bet $25 million in the last month all on Trump. From 4 diff accounts, same guy. Really moving the line with that type of size. New teachers are earning 20% less than they were 20 years ago when adjusting for inflation. Now run the numbers on 10 to 20-year teachers compared to that level in 03-04. A ton of wage compression for teachers in my experience bracket. Yet per pupil school spending is drastically up. What changed? More administrators. One would think that as technology increases, admin headcount would decrease, but unaccountable monopolies don't play by those rules. How did this happen? Send this to Philips and get a refund. It looks like the leg gave up on life. Most likely the leg either had an existing crack which gave out, or it's a manufacturing defect and the leg couldn't support the weight of the TV. The right leg snapped. Reddit will warn users who repeatedly upvote banned content. So now we can be suspended/banned for fucking upvotes? This is one of the fucking stupidest things I've heard in a long while. Because removing the ability to upvote/downvote banned content was unfeasible? McDonald's in the USA vs castles in Germany. OC. With that many castles in Germany, I expect at least one McDonald's in a castle. My dumb ass American brain thought that castles was a fast food chain. Fuck me, I am an idiot. Why are the castles basically only in Western Germany? OC% of US adults who say they _ leave a tip when my auto parts store credit card machine suggests tips of 20, 25, or 30% for the cashier. It's not intuitive to get past the tip screen. The one thing I absolutely refuse to tip on is picking up takeout. My girlfriend makes me feel like a cheap POS, but I absolutely refuse to give extra money to someone simply for handing me my food and ringing me up. Amazon tried to beat Steam, but despite being 250 times bigger, it still lost. Almost like making a platform in good faith and respecting your customers is a better pull for customers than just being a bigger soulless company who hates their own staff and produce garbage games. Finally. A time when money/power couldn't beat quality. I categorized the top 100 posts this month from r/picks into 3 categories. This is most of the front page right now. Election years are the worst. That sub is trash. Unsubscribe and never look back. My alcohol consumption 2022 vs 2024 OC. I don't know about the data itself being beautiful, but if keeping track of it is helping you improve your life, then that is def beautiful. You went cold turkey after alcohol poisoning? 90 drinks a week? How did you get so much money? r/Sober Curious is an excellent resource if you're thinking about changing some things up. I did a sober September and it was life-changing. I am back to drinking, but it is nowhere near what I was craving beforehand. Jeep introduces pop-up ads that appear every time you stop. LOL, what mouth breather executive came up with this idea? Jesus, why can't we just exist without being advertised to? I can't wait to hear about how instead of removing the feature entirely, I bet they'll just implement a small fee to remove the ads paid for every month, of course. Pro tip: if you don't stop for red lights, the ads won't play. Drink verification can to continue. The bigotry is astounding. Engineers waste time and money scanning .gov sites for transgender and other terms. Federal IT is really going to struggle to find female/female gender changers to extend cabling. Musk killed a program that helped disabled school children transition to the workforce because it had the word transition in the program. You can tell the bad guys from the good guys because the bad guys always try to erase their enemies from history, whereas the good guys make sure the evildoers of deeds are never forgotten, aiming to prevent their return. Elizabeth Holmes still isn't sorry. This is telling. Anyone awaiting Holmes' mea culpa will be left disappointed. She told People magazine, she plans on reforming the criminal justice system when she is released. She has drafted a bill, a 7-page handwritten document titled the American Freedom Act, which she says would change criminal procedure, with the goal of bolstering the presumption of innocence. This chick is nuts. Tech brothers, and in this case tech sister, can't admit fault. Just look at the current cream of the crop. They're all fucked in the head. Another rich person saying the system is corrupt and only they can fix it? I don't know why we would think she would be remorseful. Elizabeth Holmes is a raging narcissist, and narcissists can never be wrong. It's always someone else's fault and they are always the victim. Like and subscribe.